Hey guys, Wagwan, it's your girl Dominique, and I'm back from my Greek vacation. This dress is not secure, so if I get a nip slip, I'm gonna need y'all to point it out so we can fix it. I don't want y'all to waste time, so we're gonna hop in this video. If you watch my last videos, 2 videos, you know that I went to Greece, and I love Greece. I love Greece. I love Greece. I love Greece so bad. And you know I love Greece because I got injured. I'm gonna insert some clips over here to show y'all what happened to me in Greece. The last day when I was about to go to the airport to go to my next destination, I got injured real bad and it was so traumatizing. Let's hop into it. All right, the first thing is transportation. I feel like I'm big on like affordable, accessible travel. So, but I'm not like a backpacking hostel girl. Like, I want to give you tips on how to travel affordably but in luxury. Like, I like being comfortable. I like nice things. I mainly was in Athens, and I recommend Athens. Athens is not very expensive, and I will go into that, but I think you should like base yourself in Athens and then like island hop. I think that's the smartest thing for you to do. So transportation, when you land in the Athens airport, ATH, there are a bunch of different ways to get into the city. All right, I tried every single way, and I'm gonna talk about them. Oh, I'm lying, I didn't try every single way. All right, so the first thing is there is an airport bus. I figured there would be an airport bus because I've been to a bunch of countries in Europe, and there normally is an airport bus. There is the X95 bus. That's the one that I got on, and it goes to Syntagma Square. I'm going to talk about that bus specifically because I'm going to recommend that you stay in the Syntagma area. We're going to talk about that later on. But if you decide to go somewhere else, that's fine. But if you stay in Syntagma like me, you're going to need the X95 bus. When you land, you get out of the airport, you go get your bag. You're going to make a right. There's going to be a guy selling tickets. It is €5. The next one, which is quicker, is the train. This one, I think, I just swiped my card, I don't remember, but this one is €10. I would say if you have like luggage, which like if you have like, I have a check bag. If you have a check bag, I kind of don't recommend this option because you got to go upstairs and like stuff like that with the train. If you want to, you can, but I'm pro the bus option. Now, the third option is a cab or Uber. This option is €50. I would imagine this is this is the quickest option because there's no stops. You definitely can do that, but I honestly think you should just get on the bus. Like, I'm serious. Like, the ride goes by really fast. I don't like public transportation in America, and the fact that I'm recommending it, I think that speaks volume. The bus is pretty clean, and I'm also going to insert some clips of the bus. When you get on the bus, there's going to be a monitor to tell you what stops next, so you can track it that way so you're not confused or anything. If you are in a rush, like, you know, sometimes you've been flying or whatever flight you're on, you've probably been flying for a hot minute and you really just want to get to your hotel and go and take a shower, get in the cab and pay the €50. Now, transportation for the city when you're in Athens specifically. So when you're in Athens, the Ubers are really cheap. You'll pay. I was in Syntagma, and that's why I'm recommending y'all stay, because of Syntagma is the perfect location. I'm later on going to why, but from Syntagma, my cabs were like €4, but I always tip because the guys were really nice, so I always tipped everybody. So the next category is hotel location where I think you should stay. By the way, I'm focusing on Athens. If you want to go to different islands, we're gonna get into that later. So the reason I did a lot of research, I was stressed out looking for a hotel because I was like, oh my God, where am I gonna stay? I don't understand any of this stuff. And I'm so happy I came across Syntagma. So where I was in Syntagma, remember the airport bus that I just told y'all about? The airport bus was literally 2 minutes away from my my hotel. I got out of my hotel and literally just went around. I just turned the block and the airport bus was right there. I just got on the bus. Syntagma has a ton of food. And let me tell y'all the reason I love food. If you love food, then keep watching. But the reason I loved Athens was everything was open late. Like, if you get, because sometimes you travel, I've traveled to countries where by 6, 7, 8 o'clock, child, everything is shut down. If you're hungry, you are screwed. I have been to countries like that. So Athens really, you know, is dear to my heart, because I'm telling you, everything is open until like 2 a.m. Don't worry about eating, y'all. You're gonna have food. And where I stayed, KFC, McDonald's, a ton of restaurants, and everything was like right there. Like, it was literally like, I go and I turn the block, the bus to the airport was right there, and then right here was like, you know, a bunch of restaurants. And in Athens, I'm Jamaican, so it reminded me of Jamaica. So on Sundays in Jamaica, we would like go, it was a thing to go into town, eat KFC and hang out. Like, it kind of reminded me of that. Like, you would see people just out at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, chilling outside of McDonald's. We don't do that in America. Like, in America, McDonald's is, you do a drive-through situation. No, they were like chilling outside at like 10, 11, 12. Like, it was just normal for them. But yeah, there's a ton of food. And I figured this out later on. There's a ton of shopping right there as well. Where I stayed, I literally, right next to the McDonald's, I found this little walk thing. There's a ton of clothing stores, shoe stores. If you don't want to spend a ton of money on your hotel, there's this hotel, Amalia Hotel, I think it's called. I'm going to insert it right here. I think when I checked, it was like $80, $100 a night. I think it was like $100 a night. That's the perfect location of where I'm recommending you stay. And then there's another hotel. This is more of like a luxury hotel experience. It was, I don't know how to say it, Bretag. I'm gonna also put it right here. So I'm giving you two options of where to stay in the center, right in a great location. And another reason I'm recommending Syntagma is, guess what? So the main like area in Athens where a lot of stuff is, like the bars and everything. There were bars in Syntagma, but a lot of stuff is in Monasterika. I don't know the name, but I'll probably tag it right here. That's a big popular area. There's a lot of stuff there. I walked from my hotel in Syntagma to that area, and it was like a 10-minute walk, and I didn't even notice the walk. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel it. It was just so much going on. Like, there were people everywhere. It was just a fun walk. If not, like, I wouldn't recommend you do it every day. Just do it one time to check out the little shopping. Because when the walk from Syntagma to that area, you walk through the little shopping area. So you'll be like looking around and probably, you know, doing some shopping. And by the time you blink, you'll be in Monasterika, whatever it's called. I'm tearing it up. I'm sorry, guys. So when I was doing my Greece research, if I flew from New York to Santorini directly, it was more expensive than if I flew into Athens. So that's why I'm telling you to save some money to just fly into Athens and then go to Santorini. I went to Mykonos. So Mykonos, they call it the rich kids playground. I saw people on TikTok going to like the beach clubs, and that's what I wanted to experience. So that's what I did. I chose Kahlua. When you choose your beach club, there are a ton of beach clubs. When you choose your beach clubs and you contact them, they're going to send you a price list, and they go by proximity to the beach. So they call it like rows. So the first row will be like a bungalow, but I chose, I think, second row, and it was only like 100 euros. So it was like, for Kahlua, if you want to stay right next to the beach, like the water, the first row is 60 euros per person. So 60 euros per person, and then 70. So actually that's not bad. So 130. Basically, if if 3 people go, you guys will spend 130 euros. That's really cheap. And they have like minimum consumption. I went there in the morning and I spent the entire day there, and I literally just like drunk and ate all day long. It was worth it. It was a fun experience. There's a lot of them. Just look around to see what I don't want to recommend something. Look to see what you're looking for, because some of them are more on like the luxury, higher end. You will spend a lot of money. And then some of them are more so like party, like, you know, you get crunk all day long, you know what I'm saying? So Kahlua starts popping off around 3. But I had fun. I think I met people in Greece, and if you want to experience the Greece islands, the person said they're literally all the same. Like, we go for the white buildings and the blue and the white. She said she recommends Naxos. Is it Paros? If you want to experience a Greek island and not lose all the money that you have, because Mykonos is known to be very expensive. They call it the rich kids playground, which I probably said before. But if you don't want to break the bank, Naxos or Paros. Or you could go to all of them. Listen, if you have a month, or I don't know how long you have, do all of them. Listen, do what you want to do, but I wouldn't do that because I feel like it's all the same. But it depends what you're traveling for. I honestly was fine with one island. I just wanted to do the beach club, and I got that. And the tickets from Athens to the islands, they're super cheap. You can find tickets to Santorini, Mykonos for like $40. Literally super duper cheap. That's why I'm recommending that y'all base yourselves in Athens and then just do day trips, which is what I did. I did a day trip to Mykonos. So I'm telling y'all, that is the hack. If you want to go on Mykonos and be there all day long doing God knows what, it literally doesn't make sense to me to be on the island. Listen, never mind. I'm 30, so let me not say that, because some people, never mind. If you're like a younger 21-year-old and you want to literally drink all day long, go to Mykonos. You will be broke, but go to Mykonos. You can do it. Yeah, go to Mykonos. And I'm gonna turn this into a vlog now. So let me tell you some of the things that I did. I travel in a very particular way, and you may not travel this way, but I'm just gonna tell you. So for dinner, my first night, remember that hotel I told you about, Bretagne? I don't know, I'm saying it the wrong way probably. They have a rooftop, and I went to the rooftop on that first night. You get a distance shot of Acropolis. It's a more like high-end scene. I like that kind of thing when I travel. If you're like younger, just go to the bar. But if you're like me, you like something like dinner, nice place, go to the rooftop. There's a lot of rooftops there. And I also went to Zonar. This is like directly across from the Acropolis, also very high end. I didn't do dinner at like any just like regular place, but there are a lot of places to go to. So just do what appeals to you. For brunch, I did Elise Cafe. You have to go to Elise Cafe. It is like an Instagram like cafe. The food is actually like slamming. And then I also went to Brunchers. That was nice. Brunchers is cute. My last day in Athens, I got hurt. I now will not leave America without a travel size first aid kit. I needed to get patched up. So let me see if I can, hold on. Hold on. I have cuts on my leg and stuff. Everything is healing beautifully. I guess I'll use that word beautifully. But yeah, I got tore up, y'all. And after Athens, I just spent a few days in Athens. After Athens, I went to Bali. So I guess my next thing is to film the Bali vlog. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you have a safe trip to Athens. I'm sorry, a safe trip to Greece. I hope whatever happened to me doesn't happen to you, but please bring a first aid kit with you on any vacation that you're going to. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.